Good evening, it's August 11th, and welcome to Cape Media News, your source for hyperlocal news that matters. I'm Lauren Williamson. The Cape Cod Baseball League playoffs have begun with Bourne, Hyannis, Falmouth, and Cotuit qualifying for the West and YD Orleans, Harwich, Brewster qualifying for the East. Each round of the playoffs will be determined by a series of 3 games. In round 1, Bourne overcame a 4-1 deficit during game 2 in walk-off style versus Cotuit, in a game that went into extra innings. They moved on to the West semifinal round without losing a game. Hyannis' offense took stride and made a short work of Falmouth as they scored 22 runs in 2 games, also not losing a game. YD was the only team to lose a game in the first round and still win. After falling 18-7 to Brewster in game 1, YD became revitalized to game 2, where starting pitcher Finnegan Wall threw 6 scoreless and hitless innings. Game 3 went down to the wire as it was decided by 1 run. YD won 4-3 and advanced to the East semifinals. Orleans went on a roller coaster ride in round 1 as well. They managed to come from behind and win in the 8th inning or later to advance past Harwich and into the East semifinals. In round 2, Bourne and Hyannis had a rematch from last year's West semifinal round. Hyannis was able to close out game 1, winning 9-6. In a dominant game 2, Bourne forced a decisive game 3 by overwhelming Hyannis 13-3. Bourne sent 13 batters to the plate in the first inning alone. Nolan Sparks pitched 4.1 scoreless innings, and Anthony Figueroa provided 2.2 hitless innings of relief to earn the win. The Harbor Hawks managed to score in the 8th inning, but it was too little, too late, as the Braves' offense, including Kendall Diggs, 3-for-6 night at the plate, led them to victory. Orleans and YD bring up a rematch from last year's East Round 1, where YD ended Orleans' season. YD was heading into the 8th inning, up 4-1, with all the game's momentum due to 3 homers. But there's something to be said about those Firebirds in the 8th inning, because once again they exploded with a grand slam and RBI single, taking game 1 8-4. In game 2, Orleans defeated YD 4-3 to clinch their spot in the 2023 Cape Cod Baseball League Championship Series. Due to adverse weather, the much-anticipated Independence House International Festival, originally scheduled in July, has been rescheduled to this Sunday, August 13th. The festival, now held at Astleton Park, will coincide with Health Imperatives Immigrational Fair, creating a vibrant fusion of cultures and resources. Beyond showcasing diverse music, cuisine, and art, the festival offers a chance to connect with immigrant-friendly organizations, extending support across the community. Embracing all cultures, the event underlines the agency's dedication to recognizing and uplifting every Cape Cod community. Families can partake in the enriching experience, forging connections and celebrating unity in diversity on Cape Cod. The town of Barnstable is set to remove the aging wooden Centerville playground on August 19th and 20th. In collaboration with the Community Services Department, the DPW aims to ensure safety by closing the playground and parking lots during the removal. Recent evaluations revealed structural failures in the wooden play structure, prompting ongoing efforts for site improvement. For over 2 years, the DPW, Community Services, and the Centerville Playground Committee have worked on redesigns. Public input has been actively sought through information meetings and community comments. The next public meeting, scheduled for early fall, will unveil the final playground design and construction schedule. With funding from the Community Preservation Commission secured, construction of the new playground is expected to begin in spring 2024. August is Overdose Awareness Month, culminating on August 31st with International Overdose Awareness Day. This annual campaign, marked by this symbolic purple ribbon, aims to combat drug overdose by spreading awareness, reducing stigma, and preventing substance-related harm. The local community is showing their support to the cause, as substance abuse is a rather pressing issue on Cape Cod. Police vehicles, including those from Dennis and Yarmouth PD, will proudly display purple ribbons throughout the month. One Yarmouth resident, Dawn Kendra, has taken a touching step to remember those lost to overdose. At the Yarmouth Town Hall, she planted 49 purple flags on the lawn, each one representing a life lost to the opioid epidemic since 2015. In a heartfelt Facebook post, Dawn thanked the town for their support and urged everyone to remember that those individuals were someone's children. The month-long effort will culminate in a local international overdose awareness event on August 31st at Smugglers Beach in South Yarmouth. The event will be at 5:30 p.m. and include resource tables, speeches from those who have lost family members to overdose, and a candlelight vigil and a sunset prayer. Attendees are encouraged to bring a beach chair and a large photo to be displayed, while candles will be provided for the vigil. August stands as a reminder of the importance of community support, empathy, and education in fighting the opioid epidemic. Eversource Energy has secured approval to establish a 4-acre emergency staging lot on their Yarmouth property. The designated area, located on Willow Street, will serve as a hub for crews and equipment during major storms. Traditionally, Eversource's storm response teams and vehicles were dispersed across regional parking lots, leading to logistical challenges. The new staging area will have the capacity to accommodate around 100 line trucks and various equipment, offering flexibility for immediate deployment and uninterrupted restoration work. Additionally, the space can be utilized as a temporary base camp, providing crews with facilities to rest, refuel, and continue their vital efforts. Previous storms on Cape Cod have prompted Eversource to bring in substantial resources, including approximately 700 line workers and 350 bucket trucks, along with support with personnel from other companies. The centralized staging area aims to optimize these efforts, ensuring smooth operations during these critical times. Cape Cod physicians Dr. Daniel Arnold and Dr. Anne Marie Kelly are pioneering a solution to soaring healthcare costs by introducing the Direct Primary Care Model, or DPC. Instead of the traditional fee-for-service structure, DPC provides a membership-based approach where patients pay a flat fee for primary care services, excluding insurance involvement. DPCs differ from the concierge model by solely charging the membership fee without additional membership insurance billing. This allows doctors to prioritize quality patient interactions over billing pressures. Doctors Arnold and Kelly recognized frustrations among patients and other physicians within the conventional system. At Dr. Arnold's practice, Veritas Direct Care in Hyannis, previously known as Primary Care of Cape Cod, patients have access to a physician of their choice, direct communication with that physician, and no limited number of visits or consultation with the provider. It may vary from clinic to clinic. Dr. Arnold says, quote, "The problem is if you're in the insurance model, you don't work for the patient. You work for the insurance company who pays you. In the current insurance model, Medicare model, or the government healthcare model, physicians are supposed to spend less than 7 minutes per patient, and that's just not appropriate." Dr. Kelly added, quote, "This model was born out of necessity because the current reimbursement system is not sustainable anymore. It's not a sustainable psychology for the well-being of the patient and even the physician. I want my patients to be happy and I want them to feel like they're getting well cared for, and that means privacy, continuity, and someone who will listen. Dr. Kelly is set to transition to the DPC model in January. Since 2009, almost 1,200 new direct primary care practices have emerged across the country, according to the Direct Primary Care Coalition. The positive reception to DPC underscores its potential to enhance job satisfaction for healthcare providers and improve patient experiences. With growing awareness of its advantages, education about the DPC model is crucial, ensuring patients are well informed about this innovative alternative. These Cape Cod Doctors Initiative reflects a promising shift towards more accessible and effective healthcare. On July 11th, at Dennis Select Board meeting, town officials announced the appointment of Richard Peters as the new wastewater superintendent. Peters, a seasoned professional with 39 years of experience in the water and wastewater industry, brings a wealth of expertise to the role.
Full name is Richard Peter, you're right, but I go by Val. I've been in the business for 39 years, water and sewer, certified in water as well. It's been a great profession. I've been with my wife for 30 years. I have 2 grown kids. My wife has 2 grown kids. I have 7 grandchildren. It's been a ride. It's been an experience. It's been a great profession, and I'm looking forward to being here. I'm excited to be a part of this. I was a part of the Chatham upgrade, and I've dealt with Dave, Mike, everybody, Russ, everyone, and I'm excited to work with the town staff as well. So this is really exciting for me. I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for entrusting me.
Well, I want to echo everyone's sentiment saying we're lucky that we to get you on board. We're thankful to have you here, and I know that having the right person running this, from a town's perspective, is very important, and we're thankful to have you. So we're glad. So thank you.
And I'm looking forward to working with you, Dave.
As water was the focal point of the town meeting, there were also highlights showing significant progress in the town's wastewater project. The project is a 40-year plan consisting of 8 phases that will install 100 miles of pipelines and 22 pumping stations. The project costs are estimated at $74 million for the collection system and $113 million for a water resource recovery facility, with a Phase 1 total cost of $187 million. Dennis hopes to have the Phase 1 design completed by March 2024 and to appropriate the funding during the town meeting on May 7th. More information can be found on the Town of Dennis's website.